Well, lockdown has forced many people to have a major career shake-up, but how do you create and find your business identity? Kath Clarke is a brand identity strategist and is standing by for more on this. Lovely to have your company today. Thank you for joining us.
Hey Holly, how you doing?
Yeah, good, Kath. Now, the pandemic, forced many people to shake up their careers. What industries are people most interested in? What are you seeing out there?
Look, I think, overall at the moment, we've got about a 50% sort of unfulfillment rate, if you like, people feeling really like they're ready to move on out of their career. Last year really gave people a lot of navel-gazing time, myself included. And even those that are in actual businesses that they probably created themselves are starting to feel more and more unfulfilled. Now that they've had that time to sort of bake the bread and plant the veggies, they've started to think about, what does every day mean for me? What am I doing in that 9 hours every day? So I think there's a big growth rate towards people starting to create a career and a life, around their lifestyle and what they actually want to be doing with their time.
Yeah, we are definitely seeing a major shift away from that 9 to 5 sort of mentality. And I think also social media has contributed to that, and the rise in younger generations using TikTok and things like that, and realising that there are other ways to earn really good money as well and a good career as well. Why do you think people are wanting more fulfilling careers now, though? What is it about the pandemic that sort of created that shift?
Yeah, look, I think, obviously a lot of possibility, being able to work from home. I know that we've been looking to buy a farm for a few years. It feels like everyone wants to live on a farm now because we can, right? So there's that. But on top of that, I also think that it's the culture. Like, we're really seeing this sort of decentralization of power structures now, blockchain, the rise in sort of like research into psilocybin, all these things that seem to be like, not okay before are now starting to sort of crumble down around us. And we're really starting to have to trust ourselves and our intuition and what we feel that we can contribute. And with the disparity between people that were massively affected financially by the pandemic and those that perhaps weren't as much, who already had some sort of at-home based business or something where they could easily work from home, that disparity is now, for me anyway, kind of calling out these people that are in a position to sort of, step in and use their unique contribution to become a leader in the field and create a brand or a culture or a company around opportunity that gives people growth. And a possibility to use their own uniqueness. And this is really, you can really see that on TikTok. It's like when somebody is great at doing something, they jump on there and they seem to be able to make money out of it. It's incredible, really.
Absolutely. And I think, not to mention, people have probably had more time on their hands during the pandemic and things like that. But I definitely know there is a sense and a feeling that people also, maybe the pandemic has highlighted to them the importance of the time that we do have here and the need to really get out and do things and achieve things, and not, don't hold back on wanting to go forward and be confident with your ideas. Why is it important, though, that brands need to be more than just that cool idea or product?
Yeah, look, it is so much more important than just a cool idea, some cool graphics. Branson said, and I wish I could find where the quote was, but he said that in 20 years' time, if a company doesn't have some sort of altruistic bent to them, then they're probably going to be out of business, to be honest. So it's really about maybe building the culture, the corporate culture from ground up, if you're planning on staying in corporate. But a lot of people that I work with, where we sort of find their unique contribution and sort of how to sell themselves, really the onus is on them as much as the company to sort of say, this is what my values and mission is, and how does it align with your culture, and how can we make culture better? Because it isn't about ping pong tables in the break room. It's actually about what are we doing to change the world. I think a lot of people have been called to what am I here for? Why am I here? What am I doing? And how can I contribute?
Oh, absolutely. I love that. And that is probably maybe a silver lining of the pandemic, is that it's forced people to really step outside their shell and embrace their ideas and really put things into place as well. Now, on the topic of pandemic, I have to ask you, I know you're in Melbourne. What are you doing today to celebrate your Freedom Day?
Well, I noticed we're both wearing white, so Freedom Day, I woke up this morning and watched all those Twitter feeds of everybody screaming and it brought tears to my eyes. It's a very, very exciting day. I'm going to ease my way into it, to be honest. I'm still homeschooling, so it won't be up. Yeah, but look, I've been incredibly lucky through this to have already had a business that I can work from home and fit all that in and around it. But it'll be fabulous to see some friends this weekend for sure. I'm an extrovert in lockdown.
It's such a good feeling, isn't it, today? I think I am a little bit choked up even talking about it. It's been a long haul. Kath, lovely to talk to you. Thanks so much.
So lovely to meet you.